Hello friends, welcome to G-Centric. So in this lecture we will see some of the basic trigonometric functions which are very helpful in the network theory. Okay, so now you have seen the Cartesian plane. Okay, this is the Cartesian plane, having y-axis and x-axis. Okay, so now first we will represent this as 0 degree, this positive x-axis as 0 degree. Okay, so now this is nothing but first quadrant, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth quadrant. Okay, so each quadrant is divided into 90 degrees. So whole of this will be, one circle of that will be 360 degrees. So first we will start from 0 degree, and whether there will be always a confusion whether if we move in anti-clockwise direction what is the sign convention, and if we move in the clockwise direction what will be the sign convention. So for that there is an universal rule. So whenever you move anti-clockwise it will be taken as positive, and if you move clockwise you will take the angles as negative. Okay, so this is the universal rule, you have to remember this. Now coming to this, so if I move from this in this direction, so I will get, this is the anti-clockwise direction, so I will get plus 90 degree. Now again I will move 90 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction, so I will get positive 180 degree, because 90 plus 90, this is plus 180 degree. Okay, so now I will move again 90 degrees in an anti-clockwise direction, so I will get plus 270 degree, add 90 to this one. Then again if I move in this direction, clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction, okay, I will be getting plus 360 degree. So this 0 degree is same as 360 degree. Okay, so this was in the movement of anti-clockwise direction. Now we will move in the clockwise direction. So this is 0 degree, as it is we will keep it. Now I am moving in the clockwise direction, so what I will get, minus 90 degrees. So this minus 90 degree and plus 270 degree both are same. Okay, now again I will move in the clockwise direction, plus 90 minus 90 degrees, so I will get plus minus 180 degree. Okay, again I will move 90 degrees, for this I will get minus 270 degrees. So minus 270 and plus 90 degree both indicate the same value. Again if I move forward I will get minus 360 degrees. Okay, so basically if you move in this direction, which is the clockwise, it is negative, and if you move in the anti-clockwise direction it is positive. This is the universally accepted sign convention. Okay, so keeping this as the base, we will move on to this trigonometric functions. Okay, so this can be, I will draw it little darker. Now this is y-axis, this is x-axis. Okay, so I will take this as cos omega t. Okay, so positive x-axis I will take as cos omega t, and this one I will take it as minus cos omega t. Okay, here this axis I will take as plus sin omega t, and this axis as minus sin omega t. Okay, now we will similarly move in the clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. What we will get, first I will move in the anti-clockwise direction, so I will take cos omega t as the reference. Okay, 0 degrees. So if I move towards this one, cos of omega t plus 90 degree. So I will write here first one, cos omega t. Okay, I am moving in this direction anti-clockwise, that is plus 90. So what I am getting here? What I am getting here? Minus sin omega t. Okay. Next I will move in the clockwise direction. Okay, so second formula what I will get? When I move in the clockwise, the angle will be negative. So this is minus 90 degree. So what I will get here? Positive sin omega t. Okay. So this is in this case. Now from here, okay, I will rub this one. Okay. Now from here, if I move in this direction from plus sin omega t to in this direction, that is clockwise direction. So what I will get? So if it is clockwise, sin omega t minus 90 degree. Okay. So this is minus 90 degree. What I will get here? Minus cos omega t. Similarly, now if I move in this direction, that is anti-clockwise direction, what I will get? Sin of, if I am moving in anti-clockwise, then this will be plus 90 degree. What I will get? Plus cos omega t. Okay. So this is the method to do it. Now if I together first two I will combine and write one formula. This third and fourth combining I will write one formula. So what I will get? What I will be getting here for this one? The first formula will come out to be, so this is plus, you are getting minus. If this is minus, you are getting plus. Okay, so cos omega t plus of minus 90 degree, both together if I write, then first I will get minus if it is plus, and if it is minus I will get plus sin omega t. Okay, so this is the first formula. Next, combining together what I will get? If it is minus 90, here also you are getting minus. If it is plus here, you are also getting plus. So second formula will be sin of omega t plus minus 90 degree will give you plus minus cos omega t. Okay. So this is the combining, you can write this. So whenever if you forget this formula, then you have got this diagram to memorize it. Okay. So this is the this is a basic trigonometric function. Okay. So there is one more formula. Okay. If you have got a sin omega t plus b cos omega t, okay, then you will get it as, sorry, it must also be sin. You will get it as c of cos omega t minus theta. Okay. So this is the equation you will get. Okay. So this also, one must be cos. Okay. So if this is cos. Okay. So if you get one sin and one cos, then you can find the theta as tan inverse. Okay. So this c here indicates root of a square plus b square. So you have to take the magnitude of a square and b square. Then theta is nothing but tan inverse of b by a. Okay. When you do this, you will get theta and this is c. Okay. So this is the third formula, which is very rarely used in the network theory, but there are few questions based on this. Okay. So now we will take up one question keeping this as a reference, and we will solve the, and we will analyze the angle, if it is positive, negative, how we can draw it. Okay, this question is given to us, that is VA of t is Vm1 sin omega t minus 140 degree, and VB of t is Vm2 cos omega t plus 20 degree. So our first rule was that they must have the same frequency, they have the same frequency. Now the magnitude of their voltages must be same, whether its current or voltage, it must be same, and here it is same, that is positive and positive, but we do not have sine and cos as same terms. Okay, so one is sine, one is cos, so either we have to convert cos to sine or sine to cos. Which one is easier to consider? Anything, which whenever you like to convert, you can convert. So we will convert VB of t. Okay, so this VB of t will convert it into sine. So to convert it into sine, we will keep the magnitude as it is, cos of, in this case omega t will keep as it is, it's plus 20. Now we will add plus 90 and minus 90, plus 90 and minus 90. So what was our formula now? We want in the positive magnitude, we do not want negative. So what was the formula for getting sine? If it is cos omega t plus minus 90 degree, then we will get opposite sign of sine omega t. But we want positive value of sine omega t. So what we will take? Cos omega t minus 90 degree. So we will group that one. We will group it here. Vm to cos omega t minus 90 degree. Okay, and we will take this plus 20 plus 90. Okay, so this we will convert it into sin omega t. So this will be equal to Vm to sin of omega t. So this whole term is converted, then remaining degree is plus 110 degree. Okay, so this is Vb of t. So now we have this second signal and first one. Okay, so now we will draw the waveform of this using the trigonometric function that we have learnt some time ago. Okay, so this is 0 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 180 degree, this is 270 degree. Okay, so if you move in anti-clockwise it's positive, if you move in clockwise it's negative. So this is also 360, this is minus 90, this is plus minus 180, and if it's plus here it is minus 270 degree. Okay, now coming to Va of t, we have minus 140 degree. So if it's minus, then we have to move in the clockwise direction. So this is minus 90 and this is minus 80. So in between minus 90 and minus 180, that minus 140 should be present. So it might be present here somewhere. Okay, so this is signal Va of t. Now for the second signal we have got plus 110 degrees. So this is plus means we are moving anti-clockwise. So this is 90 means somewhere here we have got the V of Bt signal. So this is how much? Minus 140. So this arrow direction itself indicates the clockwise direction. So we do not need to put the negative sign over here. Now similarly for this also, we are moving in the clockwise anti-clockwise direction. This arrow head indicates in which direction we are moving, and this is 110 degree. Okay. Now what will be the angle in between these two, Va of t and Vb of t? It is simple. Whole angle is 360 degree. Okay, and if we minus these two angles together, that is 250. So again we will get 110 degrees. Okay, so this is the concept. Now which one lacks which one? Now if you see here, you are moving in the anti-clockwise direction. If you see here, if you stand here and see at Vb of t, you see that Va of t is ahead of Vb of t. Okay, so it means that Vb of t lags Va by how many degrees? We had written in general as by 5 degrees. We have 5 here, that is 110 degrees. Okay, or we can write it as Va leads Vb by 110 degrees. Now if you stand on Va of t and if you see from behind, Okay, if you see from behind, it says that VBT is lagging VA of t. So by how many degrees? If you see from here, okay, you are ahead of this and this is behind you. It means that VA of t, okay, if you are moving in this direction, okay, leads VB of t by 250 degrees. Okay. So basically whichever is easier you can write it. Okay, both everything means the same thing. Okay. So this is the, whatever is the difference will be in the angle. Okay. That is this is about the basic trigonometric function and the basic terminologies related to the sinusoidal wave. So in the next lecture we will move on to the average value and we will see how to calculate the average value. Okay. Thank you.